First of all, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors who you'll see listed up here. There are some 25 sponsors in our region, in our area, that have helped put this on. Not only this show, but all the shows we will see here this year. We also have a first aid tent at the Liberty Bank tent right here to my right, and which would be your left. We also have a tremendous kids village. So as you get up and walk around, it has inflatables, face paintings, balloon artists. There are plenty of refreshments. So again, feel free to roam around and enjoy everything we have here for you this evening. Don't forget, next Friday, July 10th, we have Dwight Yoakam right here, who just released an album, also with the Glendale Riders. Again, next Friday. So again, I want to thank you all for coming. God bless you, and let's get this thing going. We have the Air Force Band coming up later this evening. Fireworks starting at 9:30 this evening, and we like to get this started with a tremendous local Alton band called the Warehouse Project. Let's give it up for the Warehouse Project.
How y'all doing tonight? Happy 4th of July to you all. Thank you, Mayor Walker, for the introduction. We're the Warehouse Project band from down the road, and we got a lot of stuff to plug in up here sometimes, so thanks for your patience. On the cloud of sound, I drift in the night. Every place she goes is right. Flies far, flies near, to the stars away from here. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic car to ride? Well, you don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. Last night I found a lighter's lamp, so much shit I could stay, but before that thing could answer me, someone took the lamp away. And I looked around, lots of candles, all I found. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? A fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. Waylon Schroeder. will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're going to take you back a little bit, if you don't mind. Ready? What else you got to do?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We got some country fans out here? We got some? All right. As I was told, we're going to play some for the people across the hill here. Might be sitting in a little bit of some traffic before they get to this side of the parking lot. So we'll send this out to them over the hill here also if they turn their radios down. I think if you get on RiverBender.com, you might watch this live on your phone in the car. That's what I heard. Worked all week, cleaned up, clean cut, and clean shaved. Got the cover off the 68. I fired it up and let them horses sing a little pretty thing, a little tan-leg Georgia dream. She's been rocking them holy jeans. Baby, what you got going on Saturday? You know what you got it. It's gonna be a party out of town about half a mile. Four-wheel drives and big mud tires, musket and a wine. Oh, baby, you can find me in the back of a jacked-up tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Get down in that Georgia clay, and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real talk cold tree, chilling with some skin and some old hay. Get this thing started, it's my kind of party. Well, if you want to drink, no, baby, just do your thing. Give up your keys. Well, hell, I drive and you can stay with me. And then after a while, stick away from the bonfire. Walk by the moonlight and down to the riverside. Got you sipping on some moonshine. Baby, if you're in the mood, you can settle for a one-night rodeo. You can be my tail-leg Juliet, I'll be your redneck Romeo. Baby, you can find me in the back of a jacked-up tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Get down in that Georgia clay, and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real top cold tree, chilling with some skin and some old hay. This thing started, it's my kind of. You can find me in the back of a jacked up tailgate, sitting around watching all these pretty things. Get down in that Georgia clay, and I'll find peace at the bottom of a real top cold tree, chilling with some skin and some old hay. This thing started, it's my kind of party. Let me hear y'all toe. Thank you very much. This is Jason Aldean for you. Or Brantley Gilbert, however you want to call it. I'll take you back here. Feel free to sing along. I gotta get low on this one, so help me out. You got me, Waylon? Hear that train a-comin', rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since God all knows when. I've been stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. That train keeps rolling on down the San Road. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, and always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. There's rich folk eating some fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking them big cigars. Well, I knew I had it coming. I just can't be free. People keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. From this prison, that railroad train was mine. You can bet I'd move it all a little farther on down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. Now let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna bring my beautiful, very pregnant wife up here. He sings some harmony on this next one. Ashley. Oh, there you are.
Do we call that a three-part now, or is that a quad harmony?
You, it's four.
That's four.
Yeah, four.
You guys ready to dance? Invite you guys to sing along. I can't see why you think you belong to me. Never tried to let you think and let you see the one thing for yourself. You're off with someone else and I'm alone. You know I thought that I might keep you for my own. Come on, baby, tell me and me what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time is right for us to find all the things we thought were proper could be right on time now? Can't you see which way we should turn, together or alone? And I can never see what's right or what is wrong. Come on, baby, tell me and me what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. And me what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Now it's come to what you want, you've had your way. And all the things we thought before just faded into gray. Now can't you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? And I am sure that one day both of us will see. Come on, pretty baby, tell me and me what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I said, and me what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer, longer if I do. I keep falling in and out of love with you. Falling in and out of love with you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep falling in and out of love with you. I'd like to thank Ashley for getting up here on that. Thank you.
I don't have to pay her, do I? No. She gets it all anyway.
That's what I was about to say. You're just now realizing that, huh? While we got a quick second, I want to wish my mother, Emily, a happy birthday. If you can help me with that right here. Coming out. Could probably be partying anywhere else in St. Louis area right now, and she's here tonight. That's awesome. Happy birthday. We got a lot of Hype with the Dead shows up there in Chicago now too, so we're gonna add to the nostalgia for you. tell you how it's gonna be. You're gonna give your love to me. I wanna love you night and day. You know my love and not fade away. You know my love and not fade away. And not fade away. Bigger than a Cadillac. I try to show you, but you're driving it back. Your love for me has got to be real for you to know just how I feel. Love is real and not fade away. 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 Not fade away. Ask you to sing along all with us on this. This little groove. While we're at it, I want to introduce the band. Mr. Brian McKinney right there on the bass guitar for y'all. A-Town down. Right here. A dad for the second time as of June, Mr. Jeffrey Walker. Yeah. On the sax. On the guitar, on the harmonica, on the flute. Did I forget anything? And the vocals, and he sings also. Mr. Waylon Schroeder, ladies and gentlemen. broke my heart. Taking it, baby, tore it apart. You left me standing in the corner crying. Said your love for me was dying. Said, come on, baby. Said, baby, please. I'm begging you, baby. I'm on my knees. Turn on your light. Let it shine on me. Turn on your love light. Let it shine on me. I wanna let it shine, let it shine, let it. Get a little lonely in the middle of the night, and I'm begging you, darling, make things alright. Said I'm begging you, baby. Said, baby, please. I'm begging you, baby. I'm on my knees. Turn on your light. Let it shine on me. Turn on your love light. Let it shine on me. Gonna let it shine. Let it shine on me. Turn on your love light. Let it shine on me. I wanna let it shine, let it shine, let it. Without a warning, you broke my heart. Taking it, baby, tore it apart. And you left me standing in the corner crying. Said your love for me was dying. Said, come on, baby. Said, baby, please. I'm begging you, baby. I'm on my knees. Turn on your light. Let it shine on me. Turn on your love light. Let it shine on me. Gonna let it shine. Let it shine on me. Turn on your love light. Let it shine on me. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it. Thank you very much.
So you might have heard this next one. Let us know afterwards if you've not heard that. We'll have a long conversation.
Highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moaning out as one lone song. You can think about the woman, the girl you knew the night before. Well, your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do. Riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like riding, you just miss the trip, it's true. But here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. There I go, I'm playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. You walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. And all the same old cliche is that a woman or a man always seem outnumbered, but you don't dare make a stand. But here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. There I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you're trying to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening when you lie awake in bed with the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. But here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. There I the stargate. There I go, turn the page. Now here I am, on the road again. There I am, love on the stand. There I go, playing the stargate. There I go.
Thank you very much. It's some Bob Seger. That's Mr. Waylon Schroeder on the saxophone. Go ahead and tune this thing up here just because I care. All right, all the kiddos might know this one from a couple movies.
Out my head, none may say you, none may tell you to run. But me say my life. Well, pick me up with golden hair. None may say you, none may tell you to run. But me say my life. Well, I would like to hold my little child. How we will run, we will. How we will crawl, we will. I would like to hold my little child. How we will run, we will. How we will crawl. Send me on my way. 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 Out my head, none may see you, none may tell you to run. But it's same of the eye. Well, pick me up with golden hair. None may see you, none may tell you to run. But it's same of the eye. Well, how we will run, we will. How we will crawl, we will. I would like to hold my little child. How we will run, we will. How we will crawl. Send me on my way. 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 brush out my hair. None they say you, none they tell you to run. No, they say move on. Thank you much. That's an old number by Rusted Root Band.
That's our unique rock and roll style.
Or if you're watching the rotation of kid movies, Ice Age, all over the place.
Standing underneath the sweet wet now. Yeah, he loved her. Dragons of smoke, super bumblebees, a sting and a shower. So to be crazy, he drink and be merry. For tomorrow we die. He drink and be merry. For tomorrow we die. 'Cause the tripping Billy well, wearing nothing but a shadow, shadows falling down on the beach. Said, remembering once out on the beaches we wore pineapple grass bracelets. So why would you care to get out of this place? You and me and all our friends, such a happy human race, yeah. It's a tripping Billy. We are all 6 legs crossed around a fire. My yellow flame she dances. Tequila drinking, oh, our minds will wander to wondrous places. So why would you care to get out of this place? You and me and all our friends, such a happy human race. We drink and be merry.
Thank you much. Mr. Jeffrey Walker on the drums for y'all here tonight. Laying that brick around that Miles Davis statue down there downtown, too. That's how he bangs like that. Remind you guys also, if you haven't noticed, this large array of instruments up here. We got the Air Force Band playing up here for you after us tonight, all night long, so we're honored to be up here on the stage. They definitely got us outnumbered in instruments on that. Oh, definitely. We heard those guys warming up earlier, and so you guys are in for a treat, so make sure you guys stick around and enjoy the rest of the festivities. I want to thank Robert Steffen and everybody involved for throwing this thing together for us, and for all you down here. There's a lot that goes into it, so we hope y'all enjoy yourself while you're at it. All right, I want to send this out to my parents also, some of the biggest Elvis fans I've ever known.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying? I know stops by to say hello. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Well, here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see these tears are real, I'm crying. Let our love survive. Now dry the tears from your eyes. Just don't let a good thing die. Honey, you know I've never lied to you, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. I
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Start right on. We'll do a draw out solo. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll draw it out at that point. Start off on. No, I just said we're gonna do that later. We were just talking.
Would have been bad.
Yeah.
He wakes up in the morning, does his teeth bite to eat, and he's rolling. Never changes a thing. The week ends, the week begins. She thinks we look at each other, wondering what the other is thinking, but we never say a thing. And these crimes between us grow deeper. Take these chances, place them in a box until a quieter time lights down you up and down. Hey! Goes to visit his mommy. She eats and well his concerns he forgets them and remembers being small, playing under the table and dreaming. Take these chances, place them in a box until a quieter time lights down you up and down. Hey! Driving down this highway, yeah. All these cars end up on the sidewalk. People in every direction. No words exchanged, no time to exchange. When all the little ants are marching, red and black and tin are waving. We all do it the same. We all do it the same way. Yeah. Candyman tempting the thoughts of a sweet tooth, tortured by the willows. Program a cut in the corner, there's a loose end, cut, cut. Only in, but not to offend. Cut, 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 cut. Thank you very much, Mr. Jeffrey Walker on the drums.
They changed it. Oh, okay. 15 minutes. About 4 more.
Okay. You want to stick with it, or do you want to?
We got 4 more.
Want to wagon it?
Wagon wheel, run down drain. Chicken fries. Yeah. Probably wagon wheel, run down drain, chicken fries.
Thank God for Waylon. That would have been very interesting. Invite you guys to sing along if you like.
Headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring at the road, pray to God I see headlights. We made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Riley I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel, rock me, mama, in a way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold, up in New England, was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, the North Country winters keep getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and leave. But I ain't turning back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in the way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walking to the south, out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. Cause he was headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnston City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. Hear my baby calling my name and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, in the way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
got time for a few more. We want to thank you guys also for having us down here. We're the Warehouse Project Band from down the road. Thanks to Robert Steffen and the crew for having us. We really appreciate it. We've got a great sound company from St. Louis and around running all this great pure audio for you guys here today. So it's been nothing but awesome. It's good to see this place getting packed and enjoy the fireworks tonight. So on behalf of the guys, to yourself, thank you very much.
Driving, trees went by, me and Dell were singing, Little Runaway, I was flying, yeah, I'm running down a dream, never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it be, running down a dream. Felt so good, like anything was possible. Hit cruise control, rub my eye. Last 30 days, the rain was unstoppable. It was always cold, no sunshine. I'm running down a dream, never would come to me. Working on a mystery. Running down a dream. Time rolled on, sky grew dark. I put the pedal down, make some time. Something good waiting down this road. I'm picking up whatever is mine. I'm running down a dream, never would come to me. Working on a mystery, go wherever it be. Running down a dream.
Thank you very much. Some Tom Petty. All right, so we got one more. Thanks again for listening, you guys. You guys have been great. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll be out there enjoying also. So get ready for the Air Force Band to take you into the fireworks, and you guys be safe and enjoy yourself. Thank you. Sing along. You know I like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio up. Well, I was raised up beneath the shade of a Georgia pine. That's home, you know, sweet tea, pecan pie, homemade wine, where the peaches grow. Well, my house, it's not much to talk about, but it's filled with love that's grown in a southern ground, and a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, in the radio up. Well, I can see the sunrise, see the love in a woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and know a mother's love. Well, it's funny how it's the little things in life that mean the most. It's not where you live, or what you drive, or the price tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on a piece of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise your glasses for a toast to a little bit of chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, in the radio up. Well, I can see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eye, feel the touch of a precious child, and know mother's love. Sing along. I thank God for my life, for the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it ring. Salute the ones who died, the ones that give their lives, so we don't have to sacrifice all the things we love. Me hear y'all like my chicken fried, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, in the radio up. Well, I can see the sunrise, see the love in a woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, no mother's love. I get a little chicken, cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, in the radio up. Well, I can see the sunrise, see the love in my woman's eyes, feel the touch of a precious child, and no mother's love. Thank you guys for listening. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of General Darren McDough, the Commander of Air Mobility Command, we welcome you to this evening's concert. Your United States Air Force Band of Mid-America uses the power of music to connect, to inspire, and to honor this great nation we serve. I'm Chief Master Sergeant Retired David Rogers, and it's my privilege to be your announcer for tonight's concert. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your United States Air Force Band of Mid-America. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our flight commander and conductor, Second Lieutenant Wilson Wise. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now, would you please rise as you are able and join us as we honor America with the playing and singing of our national anthem. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was an exciting way to open our concert here on this beautiful evening in Alton, Illinois. And with some music like that and fireworks later on, I think we're all going to have some fun. Our first selection was entitled Esprit de Corps, and what that means is loyalty or devotion to a group. As Americans, we are its working definition because we live that every day by raising our American flag, serving in our armed forces, voting in elections, and spreading our love of freedom by coming to concerts just like this one. We are Esprit de Corps, and it is our honor to be with all of you tonight. Now, there's about 40 musicians behind me waiting to entertain and inspire you, so without any further ado, let's strike up the band.
Oh,
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed our little tribute to George Gershwin with Strike Up the Band and then Summertime from his opera Porgy and Bess. And that featured one of the Band of Mid-America's newest members, Airman First Class Annika Bentley. She'll be coming back out a little bit later on in the program to sing for you again. We perform many concerts throughout the country, and this would not be possible without our partners, Air Mobility Command and Scott Air Force Base. Together, we provide the right effects at the right place and at the right time. Whether it is C-17s dropping pallets of food and water for humanitarian missions, Scott Air Force Base personnel volunteering their time to judge local high school science fairs, or airman musicians rendering honor to our veterans at the Missouri Veterans Home, we are one team. To celebrate that partner on this 4th of July weekend, here is Hands Across the Sea by John Philip Sousa. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Did any of you, by any chance, happen to see last month's fight of the century between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao on television? Anybody? Anybody? Good, good. Most of you kept your money in your pockets. That was a smart move. Well, just in case you did miss that, we have a special treat that is certain to outdo that fight. We're going to bring you the Battle of the Xylophones. In this corner, originally from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in with 7 stripes and wearing a blue Air Force uniform, is Senior Master Sergeant Stephen Larson. And in the same corner, originally from Binghamton, New York, weighing in with 4 stripes, soon to be 5, and also in a blue Air Force uniform, Staff Sergeant Mike Correa. Separate, separate. Both are masters of their craft, but whose mallet skills will go in from the kill? We'll see with frivolity. Whew, we got to clear some smoke away from the front of the stage, folks. Now, do we have a clear winner? Who thinks Senior Master Sergeant Larson was the best? How about Staff Sergeant Correa? Who thought? Oh my gosh, sir, I think we have a clear winner tonight. The Hoots have it right over here. Sergeant Correa, you have won the prize. Well, throughout this holiday weekend, we invite you to be a part of our social media conversation so you can let us know what you think about our concerts. If you take out your smartphone, put on silence, of course, you will find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Vine, or just visit our website, bandofmiddleamerica.af.mil. There you'll see our latest video, which we invite you to like and share with your friends. You can also share with us your thoughts about our concert this evening. We'd love to know what you think, and we definitely want to hear from you. Well, it wouldn't be a 4th of July weekend without some fireworks, and we're going to see some dandy ones here in just a little bit. When I was a kid, I blew up my fair share of M80s in a coffee can. That was a long time ago. Now, these fine musicians behind me have their own innovative version of shooting off fireworks with a piece called Blow It Up, Start Again. Wow, that wasn't too loud for you, was it? Band had a great time putting that piece together for you. Well, I think it might be time to bring our vocalist, Airman First Class Annika Bentley, back to the stage. She's only been in the Air Force for about 2 months, and she is phenomenal. She hails all the way from Chester, Vermont. We're going to share a little secret with you tonight. She happens to be a graduate of Principia College, right up the road in Elsa, Illinois. Annika represents the excellence of our men and women serving across the globe in your United States Air Force. Well, the Glee television series was a hit for about 6 years, and woven throughout the storylines was great music from the 1950s to today. Tonight we have some of Glee's greatest hits, and we are willing to bet that you probably know most of them and won't be able to stop yourself from singing and clapping along. Please put your hands together not only for our Airman First Class Annika Bentley, but for Technical Sergeant Matt Kibler and the Kibler Elves.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, it's a beautiful night here in Alton. Great to be here. I'm going to start things off with something from 1981, a little Don't Stop Believin'. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Sing along, everybody. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlight people. Don't stop. Woo! All right, this one's a little different. Rah, rah, Roma, Roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance. Rah, rah, Roma, Roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance. I want your ugly, I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want your drama, the touch of your hands. I want your leather-studded kiss in the sand. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want your loving and I want it to bend. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your loving, all your love is revenge. You and me could write a gentle amor. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. Want your bad romance. Want your bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Roma, Roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la. Want your bad romance. All right, for this next song, I'm gonna need a little help from the band. Come on up. Get some backup vocals going here. Woo! There every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. Learn about the way things might have been. Make wheel keep on turning, Mary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yes, sing loud. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Well, if you go down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got no money. The people on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, round there and keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yeah. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. All right, let's give them a hand. So this next song is in the spirit of 4th of July. Here's a little Katy Perry. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one row from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screen, but no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a
Oh, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Airman First Class Annika Bentley, Matt Kibler, and the Kibler Elves, the Air Force Band of Mid-America. Well, I noticed a few of you out there dancing and singing along. Lieutenant, do you think we have room for some of our audience on our two buses over there? We can just take them back to Scott Air Force Base, get them some uniforms, they can enlist, go to basic training. Well, it wouldn't be a military band concert if we didn't perform some marches, especially John Philip Sousa marches. Yes, indeed, we got some march fans right out there. Composer Ira Hirschen was so enamored of Sousa that he took his own personal favorite march, The Fairest of the Fair, composed a piece centered around its theme and titled it After Fairest of the Fair. The first of our next two selections is Hirschen's version, followed by the famous Sousa march itself. Take a listen. You can let us know which version is your favorite. For the 4th of July festivities accompanying the centennial celebration of the Statue of Liberty, Air Force Band veteran John Williams was commissioned to write a fanfare for the nationally televised ceremony. Only about 5 minutes in length, this inspiring piece soon became a patriotic favorite with its recognizable brass fanfares and sweeping lines throughout the woodwinds. Our next selection for your patriotic spirit on this July 4th weekend is none other than Liberty Fanfare. Well, the greater St. Louis Metro East region and the men and women of Scott Air Force Base have a long-standing relationship built on commitment, support, and trust. Those who work and live at Scott appreciate all that the surrounding communities do for us. So this concert series serves as a thank you from our active duty members, their families, and the Scott civilian workforce. As a tribute to you, here's a St. Louis favorite, the St. Louis Blues. One of the Air Force's most famous airman musicians is none other than the great Major Glenn Miller. His music inspired the World War II generation and boosted their morale with favorites such as Moonlight Serenade and In the Mood. Considered to be some of the greatest music of all time, the Glenn Miller sound is timeless and appeals to the young and young at heart. Now grab your dancing partner by the hand because there's plenty of room up front for you to swing along with Glenn Miller and the Shades of Blue Jazz Ensemble.
And tonight, how that light sets me feeling my love. Do you know that your eyes are like stars brightly beaming? I bring you and sing you a moonlight serenade. Let us stay till break of day in love's valley of dreams. You and I, a summer sky, a heavenly breeze, kisses the trees. So don't make me wait. Come to me tenderly in the June light. I stand at your gate and I sing you a song in the moonlight, a love song, my darling, moonlight serenade.
Yellow. How about a hand for Airman First Class Annika Bentley? A wonderful version of Moonlight Serenade. Good evening, Chesterfield. How are you? Oh, no, that was weak. That's why we're not in Chesterfield. We were there last night. Good evening, Alton. How are you? Hello, Cleveland. Hey, it's great to see you. Are you having a good time tonight? Any of you have restless leg syndrome from sitting too long? By show of hands. We're going to turn this into a dance floor. Anybody want to dance? Anybody feel like dancing? We're going to play a tune for you. Hey, over there in the beer tent, y'all come dance with us. We're going to turn this into a dance floor. Here is an oldie but goodie. This is our rendition of In the Mood. Great to see you tonight. Thanks so much. So I just had an audience member come up and say, tell us a little about the band. Well, we are stationed at Scott Air Force Base, just across the river. We're a unit of about 60 active duty military personnel, of which you see about 45 here tonight. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say thank you to a special someone. So would you please give a round of applause to our audio guy up there in the tent, Technical Sergeant Anthony Ballister. A round of applause. How many of you are on Facebook? I don't mean right now but just in general. Well, here's what we'd like. We'd like, if you would like to take a picture or look us up on Facebook. We are the Band of Mid-America. We've got something that we just put on Facebook that we're really excited about. Our rock band, Starlifter, just produced a video of America the Beautiful. What that video does is it showcases our men and women of the Air Force in all the various jobs, whether the flying jobs or the medical jobs or the jobs on the ground. And it's a thank you to the airmen, and it's a thank you to you, the folks in the St. Louis area, and everyone all over the country who supports those of us. So if you'd like to see our video, again, it's Band of Mid-America, Starlifter, America the Beautiful. We hope that you look us up. Well, we can't just come into town without some help. So I know these folks are out here working, but would you please give a round of applause for Mr. Robert Stefan and the Alton Amphitheater Commission. And also Mr. Kevin Smith of Eventive for their help in bringing us here tonight and putting this event together. Thank you so much. And how about another round of applause for the band? Aren't they doing a great job tonight? Well, we're going to shift and do a couple of tunes to pay tribute and honor to our men and women who've served in the military. So without their courage and their sacrifice, we wouldn't be here celebrating the freedoms that we have tonight.
General of the Army Douglas MacArthur addressed the cadets of the United States Military Academy when accepting the Sylvanus Thayer Award on May 12, 1962. His speech, Duty, Honor, Country, is a memorable tribute to the ideals that inspire all of our men and women who serve in uniform. And for as long as Americans serve their country as courageously and honorably as he did, General MacArthur's words will live on forever. Duty, honor, country, a code of conduct and chivalry of those who guard this beloved land. An ideal so noble that it arouses a sense of pride and yet humility. An expression of the ethics of the American man at arms. Duty, honor, country. Those three words build courage when courage seems to fail. Regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith. Create hope when hope becomes forlorn. The American man-at-arms above all other prays for peace, for he must suffer and bear the deepest wounds and scars of war. Duty, honor, country. The unbelievers will say they are but words, a slogan, or a flamboyant phrase. Every demagogue, every cynic, and every hypocrite will try to downgrade them, even to the extent of mockery and ridicule. The code which those words perpetuate embraces the highest moral law and will stand the test of any ethics or philosophies ever published for the uplift of mankind. Around 1,000 campfires, on 100 battlefields, listening for the witching melody of faint bugles, blowing reveille, of far-off drums beating the long roll. This is the story of the American man-at-arms. His name and fame are the birthright of every American citizen. In his youth and strength, his love and loyalty, he gave all that mortality can give. He has never failed us. Were he to do so, 1,000,000 ghosts in olive drab, in brown khaki, in blue and gray would rise from their white crosses, thundering those magic words: duty, honor, country.
Thank you, Chief Master Sergeant Rogers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the words of General MacArthur, we would not be where we were without the men and women who have served in our military and those who have paid the ultimate price for our freedom. I know the lights are low and I don't know if there's a way to bring them up, but I want to take the time just very quickly. If you are currently serving in the military, whether active duty or guard or reservist, would you stand, and if you see someone around you, can we please give those folks a round of applause and thank them for their service? Active duty, guard and reservists. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all that you're currently doing to serve our country. Well, we'd also be remiss if we didn't honor our veterans. So if you're a veteran of any service of the military, or you know what, police, or firemen, all of us who serve, would you please stand so we can honor you and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for what you've done to make this country great. And although it's 4th of July, we'll never forget those who made the ultimate sacrifice in battle, those men and women who gave their lives in defense and support of our country. May we honor them as well. And last but not least, our men and women who are in the service, they're not the only ones who make sacrifices. The family members of those also make sacrifices. So if you are a family member of a service member, whether here or not, would you please stand so we may honor you and thank you for your sacrifices that you've made. Well, now is one of our favorite times of the show that we do every evening, and that's to play all the service songs of the different branches of the military. So we're going to play the songs from the Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Air Force. If you or a family member served in one of those branches and you hear your song, please stand so we may honor you. This is our tribute to the armed services.
Then it's hoi, hoi, hey, the United States Air Force. Going to bomb through yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, super bees are thunder. Atta boys, give her the gun, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under. Off with one, hell of a roar. We live and burn, down in flame. Nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your service. Thank you for taking the time to honor all of our service members. Well, at this time, we've got a special treat for you. I know you're getting ready. You're getting ready to see some fireworks here in a few minutes. Well, here's a tune I know you're going to hear some fireworks from the stage. This is one that you're going to love to hear. This is Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. United States Air Force Band of Mid-America. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Any boys and girls out in the audience? I know you're there. Your mom and dad are probably saying, shh, 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 shh. Well, boys and girls, are there any of you out there, maybe your mom and dad can come up with you, that you would like a chance to conduct a band? Would that be fun? If you'd like to conduct a band, come on down. I'm going to stop for just a minute. Boys and girls, come down. Moms and dads, come forward, and you can bring your cell phone, take a picture of your boys and girls conducting the band. As many of them as can come up here, I'll give them a shot. So we're gonna help you up on the stage. Boys and girls, everybody, we might do two at a time, but you can get a chance to come conduct a band. Okay, follow her. She's going to lead you over there and so you can come up the stage. How about a hand for our boys and girls? Oh my goodness. Holy cow. We're going to have to play this 2 or 3 times. Well, that's okay. All right, here's the way it works. We're going to start, and these boys and girls are each going to get a chance. Well, probably 2 or 3 at a time. We might have bitten off more than we could do. Do we have any other marches in the book? No other marches in the book. Well, we'll figure it out. So here comes our train of boys and girls. They're each going to get about 3 seconds to conduct a band. So here they come, maybe 2 or 3 at a time. This is our national march, the Stars and Stripes River. Let's give a hand for these wonderful boys and girls who are going to come conduct a band. All right, boys and girls, all come around here. Come out in front. I'm going to give you a quick lesson. We're going to have a quick conducting lesson before we start. Okay, everybody turn around and face the band. Turn around and face the band. Can you stick your right hand up in the air? Turn around and face the band. I know you're looking out in the audience. Okay, point at the ground. Point at the ceiling. Point at the ground. Point at the ceiling. Okay, you're ready to be a conductor. Are you ready? Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll start right here. You all get to come up and stay on the box for just a second. And then we'll just follow the line, and then when you conduct, you'll turn around and you bow. Here we go. Stars and Stripes. Nice job, boys and girls. Well, the band sounded great under your leadership. Thanks so much, moms and dads. We hope you got to get some great pictures of your kids conducting the United States Air Force Band of Mid-America. Well, we've got one more selection to play for you tonight, and then comes the fireworks. Here's a wonderful rendition of a beautiful tune. We're going to bring Airman First Class Annika Bentley out to sing America the Beautiful. God bless you. Thanks for coming out. Have a great night. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are the United States Air Force Band of Mid-America from Scott Air Force Base, Illinois. We invite you to look us up on Facebook, visit us on our webpage to see where we're going to be touring in the local area in the future. Well, we're not very far from the main event, so kick back, relax, and enjoy the fireworks here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience.
Born down in a dead man's town, the first kick that took us when I hit the ground. End up like a dog that's been beat too much, till you spend half your life just to cover it up now. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Born in the USA now. Got in a little hometown jam, so they put a rifle in my hands, sent me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA. Come back home to the refinery. How a man said the son of it was up to me. Went down to see my Vietnam. He said, son, don't you understand now? I had a brother, I can't solve, fighting off in the Viet Cong. But still there, he's all gone. He had a woman he lived in Saigon. I got a picture of her in her arms. Down the shadow of the penitentiary, out by the gas fires of the refinery. I'm 10 years burning down the road, nowhere to run, ain't got nowhere to go. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA now. Born in the USA, I'm a long gone daddy in the USA now. Born in the USA, born in the USA, born in the USA. I'm a true rockin' daddy in the USA now.
if you ask me where I come from, here's what I tell everyone. I was born by God's dear grace in an extraordinary place where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. It's a big old land with countless dreams, and happiness ain't out of reach. Hard work pays off the way it should. Yeah, I've seen enough to know that we've got it good, where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. There's a lady that stands in a harbor for what we believe, and there's a bell that still echoes the price that it costs to be free. I pledge allegiance to this flag, and if that bothers you, well, that's too bad. But if you got pride and you're proud you do, hey, we could use some more like me and you, where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly. Yes, there's a lady that stands in a harbor for what we believe, and there's a bell that still echoes the price that it costs to be free. No, it ain't the only place on earth, but it's the only place that I prefer to love my wife and raise my kids, hey, the same way that my daddy did, where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly, where the stars and stripes and the eagle fly.
You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, and there's never a boast or brag. Good old acquaintance, be forgot. Keep your eye on that grand old flag.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country
God bless America, the land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet
cry. But tell them if I don't survive, I was born free. I was born free. I was born free. Born free. Free like a river raging strong is the wind I'm facing, chasing dreams and racing Father Time. Deep like the grandest canyon, wild like an untamed stallion. If you can't see my heart, you must be blind. You can knock me down and watch me bleed, but you can't keep no chains on me. I was born free. I was born free. I was born free. Born free. And I'm not good at long goodbyes, but look down deep into my eyes. I was born free. The calm, facing danger, lost like an unknown stranger. Grateful for my time with no regrets. Close to my destination, tired, frail and aching, waiting patiently for the sun to set. And when it's done, believe that I will yell it from that mountain high. I was born free. I was born free. I was born free. Born free. And I will bow to the shining seas and celebrate God's grace on me. I was born free. I was born free. I was born free. Born free. Oh, 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 oh. 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 Oh, oh,
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today,
'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt